Hi guys. Welcome to Freaking Jeep. My name is John, and it's a cloudy day out today, so I got down here and got a couple more of those sweep things on. They take a long time. I guess you saw it in one of the videos. I got that going on. I got paint up at the paint department. Parts up at the paint department being painted and drying now. Some more of those angle pieces. I'm running low on steel, so I have to go to the steel shop. I'm running low on bolts and screws, or bolts and nuts and washers, so I got to go to the place there. I'm working on the pump. I extracted the other pump, cleaned it up a little bit. It's up at in the paint department, other side of the table. You guys know where that is. So I kind of addressing a comment that a guy left last night, and he means real well. I think most people that leave comments, unless they're plain nasty or mean well, and he didn't like the way that my new thing is going from thing to thing to thing to thing to thing. But that's the way I work. You know, I don't spend probably more than a half hour, maybe an hour on any one spot at a time. I guess they call it ADD or just plain, that's the way I am. You know, it's now they got a name for everything. But like, I'll be working on this, and now I've run out of parts, so I got to go paint some before I put some more on. Well, then I ran out of steel, so I got to go get some steel. Now I ran out of nuts and bolts, so I got to go a different direction to get nuts and bolts. So then I float to the next thing in line, or next thing I feel like doing. I'd probably work more on the wall in the back right now, except for with the rain coming on, I don't feel like uncovering the scissor lift back there. And that's another thing, to finish the wall in the back, I got to go to Pennsylvania to buy more tin. So yeah, I float a lot of different things. Tomorrow we got to be doing the second batch of applesauce, so I'll be doing applesauce tomorrow. So yeah, I float. That's how I work, okay? Or that's how I do things. You know, you just, you know, I might be working down here right now because it's in the shade if it was a sunny day, and working in another place, like I mowed grass the other night. Well, I waited till the sun went down. I didn't mow in the daytime, but I came down here and worked in the shade. So, you know, there's a lot of things that contribute to which direction my scattered brain goes to. But I don't really. I like putting the short things in. I like them as shorts, but I can't seem to get shorts on and making that a long movie. But some of those long movies, you know, when I'm like spinning a log over or turning a log over, that might take 15-20 minutes for me to flip a log over. Maybe if I get lucky, I can do it just a few minutes. It takes longer with the camera, but that gets a little boring. So I, you know, kind of show you what I'm doing, just stuff I do all day long. So anyhow, enough of that. I'll show you. We got stuff in the paint department. These are the two prototypes, left and a right. This is where I ran out of steel, so I only have enough to put on two, but I got to re-drill this. I got distracted and drilled that. This is that, and it was supposed to be drilled that, so I have to put two more holes into that. I don't think it's really going to affect it a whole lot. So I can put four more on in the back. I have 6 to go, so I'm missing enough to do 2 of those. I'm going to look in my parts department, see if I got enough to do a couple out of anything. I don't. It really doesn't matter. They don't need to be any longer than that, because I'm working. The back ones can be longer. The front ones, well, let's see. The bottoms are long. All the bottoms are long. So anyhow, it doesn't make any difference. So I'll show you what I got now, because I do float and flitter and flutter. I'm planning on going down to Jeffrey's today. I got this thing here, and I got this thing here, and that end on there. I should be taking that pump out of the, I guess I better take a wipe up rag. And like I said, it's hard with this camera. You kind of, see, now I got to get back through there with the camera with all the legs open. And I don't mind doing it. It just, it takes a lot longer to do projects than that. Oh, Lordy, getting through here. I never took it off the thing. You know, I put it away quick because it was raining. I have it half-assed apart because I don't feel like taking it all off. So here's where we're at. I'm going to try to pull these out on this side and check the, this was the bottom side. I just got it flipped over. I got a feeling this is just going to annihilate when it comes apart. It's some kind of, who knows? You guys would know more about what it is. And I don't know that that tool that I got, what this does, I'll show you now. I'm on unstable grounds. This goes in here like so. Then you screw that down there, and these little things come apart and it'll catch the lower part of that thing when it gets in there. I'm hoping it'll just pop out. That one came out nice, doesn't look bad. No place to set it because it's going to fall off. Oh, there's another seal down in there. Oh, crapo. Or not seal, valve. And that one, you can't see it, but that is loaded with crud. So that's probably why it wasn't working. I don't think I got the flashlight down here. I'm gonna walk over and instead of be back in a minute, you're just gonna, if I got the flashlight over here, I'll shine it down in there and show you. Probably wouldn't have to hurt to have the flashlight to see if I can see what I'm doing anyway. I do have it. So I guess each one of those has 2 valves in it. Each side must, I don't know how it works. That's why I'm kind of more familiar with hydraulic pumps. I brought this over so I could just flush it out, but no place to put it. Guess I'll put it down here. Oh yes, ton of crud. Let's see if you guys can, I don't know if you can, I can't get, nah, it won't focus in. I'll come back and maybe it'll focus in. Just a ton of crud down in there. I should take it apart and do it, but guess what? I don't feel like it. So anyhow, I'm going to see if I can get that other one out while you're here. And that's the one that I think is going to annihilate, because I think it's some kind of fiber. And this one here, I don't know how that comes out of there. It appears to be loose. I had needle nose over here. Well, let me see if this other one will come apart. I guess I don't need to have that up there. Not the best working conditions, but you know, just that's the way it is. I can't get under the lip. Yeah, that one, yeah, it went under the lip. Well, it's further than it was, and it hadn't broke yet. I'm just barely touching it. I don't want it to pop too far, so I'll put my fingers under it. A ton of stuff. So we'll put this and knock it over there. I don't know if you're in there or not. There's just, I'll have to get an airline over here and blow some crap out of it. Oh yeah, just all sorts of, I guess it's just rust buildup. So this thing might work after you get some cleanup done to it. Anyhow, I'm gonna go get an air gun. Nah, I think I'll go down to Jeffrey's. This thing's got to pull the valves out and blow it out, I guess. I think it'll work though, and if I don't bust the other section. So that's just kind of mousing around with this and that. Head down to Jeff's to get a tile saw or a brick saw and do some metal work on a piece that I'm working on, that just a project from a while ago. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hi guys, we're down at Jeffrey's. It's been cloudy out, didn't feel like doing anything too much today, but had to make this piece here, and it's a little more complicated. I think you saw me turn it on the lathe and fit it down into there, but this is angle up this way, then it's got to be angled down, but then these go into the hole straight, so then these got to be bent in. So we did all that. This is a piece of stainless I had laying around to try to match this one. This is what I had, this is what it was. So I got that done today. Brought him a load of junk that was stuff I didn't need. He's got his man lift thing in there, is Mr. Lifted. He's got another 440 I think in here, covered up. This is a transmission they just finished doing. It's kind of glary even on the, they just finished redoing this transmission. He rebuilds anything, and it's going in this car here. It's about a 70 Challenger. Needs new tires on it. The daggone tires are really bald. It's got a hole in it right there. A Dana, I guess it's a whatever size Dana in here. It's bigger than a 44, that's for sure. Maybe a 9-inch, I don't know what they call it. They put bigger brakes on it, so they redid the backing plates and all that stuff. But he's gonna do the, I guess they're gonna do the transmission. They got all sorts of nonsense up here. So that's kind of what's going on here in the department at Jeffries. I guess you can't see the engine. Oh, I'll go downstairs. They got another engine I think they're playing with downstairs. Another 440 they're playing with downstairs. We'll go down there and look at that. They got a dog bone. Uh-oh, it's dark down here. I hope there's no ghosts down here. They're playing with, if you've never been down to Jeff's before, he's got a little bit of everything. He redoes engines down here. So here's an engine that they're playing with here, and look at that head that's going on there. That's worth looking at. Look, isn't that gorgeous? I guess he decked it already. I think that's a 442. I think, yeah, that looks like another 440 over there. He doesn't have, I thought, oh, maybe, I'm not sure. Look at this. I guess they're putting that together. Look at that, is some nice work there, isn't it gorgeous? The heads have sure come a long ways. If you've never been here, that's his honing thing. This is the boring thing. This is his Harding mill or Harding lathe, which he makes little stuff with. He's got a mill here and a mill there, here a mill, there a mill. This is the big lathe where we did a lot of work on the double lot sawmill back in the, I don't know, a year ago. This resharpens end mills and stuff like that. This is I think it's a Blockmaster, where you can deck the blocks or something like that, I don't know. And he put this variable speed thing on it. I guess he decked that somewhere along the line. And here's his little, I think this heats up the rod so he can put the pins in there or something like that, or maybe the other end. That's all secure, so caution hot, so I guess it does it inside there. Little micrometers that measure 1/10 of a 1,000th of an inch. Anyhow, that's what's going on down here, but I thought you guys like to see that. That is gorgeous, isn't it? This is where he redoes his engines. This is an outside stand that goes out here to keep it level. He made that, and then he made this engine stand here with a disc brake thing on it, so he can turn it anywhere he wants it, and it's on bearing, so it turns real easy. And then with this, he just locks it into wherever he wants it. But every now and then, even on a regular engine stand, it'll be a little bouncy out here. So that's what that piece there does. It comes in and just lines up on the crankshaft in the front. So just a little look around, different adapters. Oh, there's a crankshaft. There is a plate for that thing. So that's what's going on down here. Glass beater. This thing here is, I don't know, it hones these out somehow. I forget what this thing's called. I guess it probably says it up there someplace. Fits piston pin, or not pistons, can't think. We used to do, can't think what the front end of the cars were. Can't think of that name. Here's different tools up here for it. So that's what's going on down here. So we'll see you later. Bye-bye.